Morning, boys and girls. So, you might notice that there's a few little things that are different this morning. Firstly, we have leather. It's a bit dirty, but it's quiet. We don't have any like mental vibrations. Also, I'm hoping that you can see me a little bit clearer because I've got a new camera. And this is the first video, the first one. So, why do I look a little bit rough? Well, it was a late night last night. It's the weekend, by the way. It's the weekend, woohoo! But, yeah, let me expose myself. No, I'm not going to expose myself. Anyway, so what's the update? Well, busy day yesterday. The police and Vosa. I keep calling them Vosa, you know it's DVSA. If I say Vosa, you know what I mean. Hey, see ya. Constantly in and out of that lay-by at Holdingham roundabout where the police had set up a checkpoint. I should have just sat there all day really because I was watching people get pulled in, then I'd be recovering somebody and the person I watched pull in would call me and go, "Hi, can you come and help me?" I ended up out till probably about 1 AM again. Good set of lads. They said they were going to subscribe, so all right boys, if you're watching this, a couple of civil engineers that had broken down, and I took their tipper lorry down south. Took it down south, didn't I? So we're now on our way to Nottingham. We've got a Seat Leon with and it's got an aftermarket immobiliser on it that is playing up. It's failed, you can't start it. So it's called me up. We're going to go and have a look. We're going to go and get it removed. But the thing is, I can't actually show you it because the manufacturer, who will not be named, gets a little bit precious about people knowing how to disable their immobilisers. So I won't be putting that on the YouTube because I'll probably end up getting sued, and I don't have, especially after buying this camera, I don't have any money now. I'm just kidding. I'm in the car because the van is still broken. My man Nick is sorting my van out for me, but in the meantime work goes on, doesn't it? So I've got a handful of tools in the boot. Obviously this is mainly an electrical job, so I've got mainly electrical tools. I'm hoping I've got everything, but you can bet your ass I won't have, and I'll end up having to go and find a shop, or worst comes to the worst, I'll go to Halfords and buy some stuff. It's always the way. So yeah, you might hear some stuff in the boot, but that's just my toolbox bouncing around. I am tired, and I'm probably gonna sit, chill, have a beer, get ready for some rugby, and watch the rugby this afternoon. Sounds like a plan to me. I've had a few thoughts about the transit, and I want your input. So I stood there yesterday and I'm looking at it, thinking, what can I do different? What can I do to it? It's going to be interesting. Now, the reality is this. You're all going, I know a lot of people said, oh, you should use it. You should use that transit. I like the idea. However, think about this. Imagine I've got a little old lady with a Mazda 3 that breaks down in a Tesco car park. And I go and pick her up with a snarling V8 that it's so loud, man. It's stupidly loud. You need to know how loud this thing is. It is so loud. I don't think they'll appreciate it, and it just makes me wonder what the point will be of it being a used recovery truck when I'm probably just not going to use it. It's actually inspired me. I might actually get another spec because I think it's got some real use. The spec is brilliant. I only really realise now how handy a spec is. We're going for an overtake here. 6-cylinder diesel. I'm probably not going to use it. So this is what I thought. It's going to be a show wagon, right? It's going to be a showpiece. I'm going to take it to shows, show it off. So that's got me thinking, what about that back bit where the back bench seats are, or the 4 seats in the back? Rip them out. And I was thinking about turning it into a bunk, like a day sleeper cab. It would be quite narrow, obviously, but I could get in it, and I'm 6'3" and 16 stone, so I reckon it could work. But let me know your thoughts. I want to know what you think. Is that ridiculous? But I could turn it into a nice little day sleeper cab. I could go to these shows, Truck Fest and all that, and actually sleep in it. Put a little screen up, little TV screen in the back, you know, a little diesel heater to heat it up at night. Sounds ideal. I think it sounds good. The alternative is keep them 4 seats in the back, get them re-trimmed, and no one's ever going to sit in it. I suppose I could do like a drifting day at Silverstone and take paying passengers. That's a great shout. 7-seater drift van.